Let's do an experiment. How dusty and dirty can an empty room be on the day that we move in? It turns out, quite. I think our house was empty for a while before we moved in. And obviously these types of inbuilt cupboards are basically designed to collect dust. Now, for the sake of the experiment, this was a new dust magnet head. I also fully emptied my Hoover before doing this so that I could see exactly how much dust I was vacuuming up. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I made a rule for us that we weren't going to put a single thing in the upstairs rooms until they had been dusted, vacuumed and mopped, so that we knew we had a fresh start going in. And I'm glad I did now, because look at it. And this mop dump is for anyone who's ever been mad at me for throwing water down the sink. As a bonus, I'm also showing you the box room. The skirting and under the radiator were pretty filthy, but the really horrible part in here was the sheer number of dead fruit flies on the floor. I don't know why they were congregating in here, but obviously it wasn't good for them because they met their end. However, I will say, as gross as these rooms are, I am so grateful to be living in a house where I actually have the space that I can do these cleans before I unpack. When you're living in a house share and you just have a room, your stuff has to go straight in that room. You can't be doing any extra cleaning before you settle. So a lot of the time, you're unpacking on top of someone else's dirt. Anyway, my point being, there is always a silver lining. Lead with gratitude. And remember, a little bit of dirt doesn't hurt.